We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
On today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, all the way from Italy, from Parma, Italy, is Firelli hot sauce. Casa Firelli. And I saw this in a grocery store. It's giving it 3 fires, which is definitely not the case. Product of Italy. Let's see, what have we got here on the label? See if we can pull that in. So Calabrian chili peppers, balsamic, and they want pizza, pasta, eggs, meat, and salads. Salute! So, what we have in here for ingredients is upside down. Try it again. We have roasted red pepper, water, balsamic, apple vinegar, Calabrian hot pepper, concentrated lemon juice, sugar, natural flavoring, salt, spices, dried puccini, mushrooms, xanthan gum, and garlic. So this is a really, really interesting sauce. It's got this cap I don't like. So I think this is a cool look. I do like this light blue. Almost a turquoisey blue. But the problem with this cap is, so if you're a chili head like me, when it gets to the end of the bottle, you like to set it on its cap, right? No way to do that with this because it's pointy. So I'm not fond of that. I mean, I like the look. It's cool and everything, but I don't understand that. See, there's no restrictor cap on here. Let's get a little look here. Come on, don't be shy, sauce. Ooh. Pours a little odd. And you can see it is this really deep, rich red. It does have a slight bit of orange to it, a little bit of red orange, mostly red. Very attractive sauce, very, very good looking. Got a little water, a little air bubble there, maybe in the center, but you can see this is a good looking sauce. There's little flecks of peppers and whatnot in it, but definitely a very, very appealing sauce. So let's get to it. That is so good. I love the Calabrian peppers. Very, very little bit of heat. Very mild overall, but just an excellent flavor. You can tell that there's some undercurrent of spices and stuff going on. And I'm not 100% sure of this, but one of them reads like dill to me. And so a lot of the things that I mentioned, the pizza and some of the other stuff, I have tried. And I find that the flavor notes of dill seems to jump out when I use it in those applications. And to me, it's just kind of jarring. Although I will say, very, very nice on ham sandwiches. Quite good in that application. So, I thought, what do I do with dill? I could put it with something in pickles, but a lot of what we do as chili heads is just this fried, heavy, greasy food. Hot sauce works wonderfully for that, no question about it. But, if we're trying to be a little bit health conscious, it's sometimes hard to find ways for chilies and spicy stuff to go in that. So I thought, okay, I spent a lot of this year trying to figure out what to do. Today I've got, you can see, a veggie platter. So we've got raw broccoli, raw mushrooms, raw carrots, raw red peppers right there. So, chili heads, we just don't all eat hot peppers all the time. I love just a red bell pepper. So usually you'll have stuff like cauliflower. I didn't get any this time. I do have some other vegetables as well. And I wish they would have had the smaller peppers. I really like those also. But usually, you get the veggie trays, and you either get a ranch or you get a dill dip. So this time I made up a dill dip. And I thought, okay, if I'm reading notes of dill in this, what if we just put this, let's just throw some of this right in our dill dip, see what happens. I'm always trying to find ways to incorporate hot sauce into healthier things. That's been kind of my big goal. In the spring of 2021, I'm gonna wind up getting into health issues if I don't get some of this curbed. So trying to make sure that I'm able to pursue my, various passions and stuff, such as, hot sauce and spicy foods, but also, you don't eat those all the time. You got to do other stuff too. And if the other stuff is being compromised, because you're just not in good enough shape really, then that can kind of start to become a serious problem, especially when you get older. So let's try that. There's a first wave there. You can see it's pinked it up just a little bit. Oh wow! I like where this is going. We need a little more of that though. So I thought rather than, just have a sauce that I know is just going to hang out there until, I probably do maybe, I don't know, one or two of the wing things and then just boot it. Rather than doing that, I thought, let me just embrace what I'm reading is dill. And I'll make an actual dill dip and throw it in there and just kind of see, because I never have spicy dill dip. It's always just the regular dill dip. So, all right, let's try that again here start with broccoli this time. Oh. See, we're starting to. That's really good. It's lending some interesting flavor notes. The dip itself, I guess I could just drop the cap. I guess I could. Let's try it on let's just try hot sauce on vegetables itself. See how that goes. This really reminds me a lot of a Mexican table sauce. I don't like it, just plain like this. This is why I used to use Cholula and some of the milder ones as tomato sauce. I've used hot sauce as a pizza sauce. That doesn't work. Oh. That is no good at all. When I was in college, I'd have a little bit of ranch and just a whole bunch of Cholula. That was my salad dressing. Much better. I mean, if we're being honest, dill dip itself isn't super healthy, but oh man, oh, really good. Having it with all these raw vegetables, I think, mitigates a little bit because you got, you know, the ratio of this carrot. You know, most of the carrot is not hit with dill dip, and I used a lighter sour cream when I did this also. It's just really interesting. The shapes this takes on depending on the vegetables. With this carrots is really good. Broccoli. Mm. We've hit on a total winner here. Total winner. Wow. I am really pleased to see Calabrian chilies making such a huge splash though. Very moderate heat, but the flavor is outstanding. I'll get a bag. You know, those little mini peppers. When I can find those, I'll go through a bag or two a week. I love me a red pepper, orange, yellow. Green, I don't love as much. But I've eaten plenty of them. I'll tell you that. As good as this is, though, this does make a bit of a problem in that definitely the best way I've had this. But this one's just a little confusing for me as to where to use it. I mean, I burned half the bottle already and I still haven't figured it out. You know, where I would, outside of ham sandwiches and dill dip, but I don't do this all the time. Usually I like to have a reset. So once or twice a year, I'll just do, you know, raw vegetable trays like this for about a week. I will definitely be having the rest of the rest of this week with this stuff though. My goodness. If I ever do that pod eating thing that I've talked about here and there, definitely clarions will be a part of that. Probably cayennes. I do cayennes and of course jalapenos. Can't leave out habaneros. It's after the ghosts that I start to wonder. I don't know if I'll meet scorpions or reapers or fatalities or 7 pots. Apparently there's one called Primatali. Don't know if we've eaten that one either, but that was probably one of the best little veggie platters I think I've had. This stuff goes really, really well with that, with the dip, the dill dip. So I think it's worth trying. It's a really interesting sauce. And like the really interesting sauces, it does make it a little bit hard to find uses for it because we have our expectations. We have our taste expectations. And this one is just jarring enough with a lot of those that it's hard to see that there's going to be a place for this, I guess. I like it, but I don't love it. And I think it's definitely worth trying, though. I mean, it's like $2-3 in the store. There's not a lot of sauces that I won't try for $2-3, unless, of course, they have onions. Then I won't try them, or any type of onion in it. But yeah, very interesting sauce. Definitely does well with. I like it on ham sandwiches. I like it here with this dill dip quite a bit, and maybe it just needs to have the right components. But with as many sauces as I have, I like something that's a little bit more flexible than that. And this one is, it's really weird though. It takes on so many different aspects depending on what you put it on that it makes it a little bit challenging. So, but anyway, there it is from Parma, Italy, the Firelli hot sauce. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.